Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? This is the Drake Report.
I love the way you say it, Drake. I mean, that sounds like. Say that again. That's pretty. That sounds Russian.
The Drake Report.
Okay.
Report the.
Ooh. It's the good coffee. Are you serious?
I know.
Are you drinking it? What kind of coffee is this? Guatemalan Delight.
Yeah.
Folks, welcome to the Drake Report because Drake is here on the scene, okay? We're going to be doing this in Fair Use Act in good faith. We're going to be using some images from the web for copyright. We don't want any copyrights, right? So, all right. Oh, but guys, wait, let's don't forget. NobleGoldInvestment.com. Yeah. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. Gold? What? Gold just made history, Drake.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The last couple weeks, it hit over $2,000 an ounce, and Bank of America and Colin Plume over at NobleGoldInvestment.com says it's going to get to $3,000 an ounce.
A great investment.
In the next 18 months. Would you say it's a good investment then?
That's a great investment.
It is, really. Well, billionaire Thomas Kaplan predicted a new decade-long bull market. He says the next 10 years, gold will go to $5,000 an ounce. Your thoughts?
That's amazing.
Yes. And if you're sick of the low returns on 401k, your IRA, and all of that, why don't you, and all the hassle and the volatility in the stock market, here's what you need to do. You need to consider gold and silver. You need to get a hold of www.noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. And get this, if you call them up on the phone at 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. If you qualify for an IRA or 401k with them, they will literally give you this 5 ounces of pure silver, America the Beautiful coin. Check this out.
It is amazing.
Check it out. I mean, what do you think? Is it?
I mean, this is honestly something that you could get just to like collect.
Yeah. Yeah.
But also selling it like.
Well, on July 1st, there's only 30,000 of these in the world, and on July 1st, it was worth $150. Today, it's worth $229.
Yep.
In just 7 weeks, because silver has been rising, and this coin is a collector's item. America the Beautiful. So make sure you go to NobleGoldInvestment.com. That's NobleGoldInvestment.com. All right. You'll be glad you did. Tell them Paul Begley sent you. They're a Christian company, family owned, and they are really, really great people. All right, Drake. What's going on, Drake? Tell us.
All right. So the first story we got, thanks Noble Gold for sponsoring, but the first story that we have is California wildfires.
California dreaming. I mean, they're not dreaming there, are they?
Oh, no.
This is cataclysmic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very, very wild. Over, 1 million acres of land has been burned because of how many? Like 500 wildfires? A lot of them.
Yes. What's causing the wildfires, Drake?
I think it's lightning, right?
Lightning strikes?
Yeah, lightning strikes. A mixture of things, really.
They call it freakish lightning, but some people say that this could be some sabotage.
Like terrorist acts?
Well, yeah, acts of war even. It's possible that there's some rumors out there.
Look at that
the Russians could be involved. Look at this. You're looking at some of the greatest timber, redwoods burning, oak trees, but man, them old...
Like they've been there for... God knows how.
Yeah, I mean, and we're talking, we don't want to see these burn. No.
They're like national landmarks.
Treasures, you're right, right.
But 6 people has already died because of these wildfires.
And a lot of houses have burned. Look at this.
Over 1,500 people had to evacuate out of certain areas in California because of these wildfires.
Even U.S. President Donald Trump has declared that the wildfires burning through the homes and devastating precious forestry in parts of California are a major disaster and has released federal aid. Okay, and you're saying there's already 6 people dead?
It's good that he released federal aid.
Yeah, look at the sky there. That's
such like a...
Well, that's the apocalypse. I mean...
Yeah, it looks like you're watching the end times.
Yeah, maybe it's because we are in the end times, Drake.
Yeah, the coming apocalypse.
There you go. And so over 14,000 firefighters are battling 585 fires.
Yeah, those firefighters are brave men.
Yeah, they are. And what, like you said, 1 million acres is burned, right?
Yeah.
Wow. And the forecast, Drake, is high winds threatening to drive the flames into more populated areas.
It's like Los Angeles, Sacramento, those type popular
Well,
areas.
do you think so?
That could be possible because I mean those are highly popular areas.
That's and all the surrounding around there. Now the governor of California is Gavin Newsom, and he said that the SCU lightning complex fire southeast of San Francisco was the 3rd largest fire in the state's history.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know that Colorado had a huge fire too.
It's their
It was
largest
like,
fire.
I think it was the largest fire or something. It's really a lot of the West Coast is burning up.
Yeah.
And some stuff is happening in the East Coast too.
I mean, it's just crazy.
But
yeah. But we'll talk about these things. But as you mentioned, 6 people dead. A lot of people are being evacuated.
like, look at that. Look at
What? Drake, that looks like what? The end of time?
that. Yeah.
That's the end of time. If you look at that, you just... When people say we're not living in the last days, Begley, really? Tell that to the people in California, Drake, right?
Yeah, I feel really bad for the people in California.
43 people have been injured, folks, including firefighters. 6 people are dead. Hundreds of buildings have been burnt down. Thousands more homes and buildings are being threatened. And the wildfires have doubled in size since Friday.
Yeah.
Since Friday. 2 firefighters were rescued. That's good.
Yeah.
Brock just brought that to us. So, you know how many lightning strikes they have recorded by the weather meteorologist?
No, I don't. Tell me.
12,000 lightning strikes.
That is dry lightning. Sir.
Dry lightning, very freakish, and that's what's causing the fires.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have-
But there's others saying that there could be something else causing it. And actually, Steve Quayle is going to be on our show Tuesday, and he's going to break some news. He told me he wants to break it on my show. He's going to do that Tuesday at noon on inside information that he got on the
inside
information out of Washington of what could be causing these fires, not just lightning.
Yeah, because
okay?
it's kind of like lightning does cause a lot of fires, wildfires, but 585 just by lightning, that doesn't sound right.
Guys, Drake, they've been missing you here, okay? They've been missing you, the Drake Report.
Yep.
Wow. So we got some folks in the chat room right now, and they love Drake. So don't, guys, seriously, stay focused, Drake. Wait. Drake, stay focused. Stay focused.
I wasn't focused.
Stay focused. Okay, guys. Anyway, and there's red dust falling also from the sky, Drake.
Red dust falling
Red dust from space, not from this. And there's also ash. Heidi's had calls from some of our online members who are saying that there's ash 200 miles away from the fire coming down on their cars and homes. Ash.
That's crazy.
That's insane. That's
surreal.
California, okay? But wait, there's more. Drake, what else is going on?
So around in the east, after the stuff happened in the west, there is 2 hurricanes. Well, one's a hurricane, the other one's a tropical storm so far, called Marco and Laura. Laura's a tropical storm and Marco's a hurricane, yeah? And yeah, there's a picture right there. Apparently, I think Hurricane Marco is going to hit New Orleans tomorrow, right?
Look, yeah, they're predicting tomorrow evening that Marco, who's right now a Category 1 hurricane, is going to hit New Orleans tomorrow and will probably be bigger than a Category 1. So you see he's right there in that Gulf of Mexico. Well, the water's real warm there, Drake, because of all the heat wave that we've been experiencing. So that's where it's headed right now. Now, actually, it may
hit Texas. Yeah.
Well, it's going to hit probably on the Louisiana boot right down there, and then New Orleans will get hit, and then Lafayette will get hit, but then it will swing and make its way to Houston, Texas.
Yeah, and Houston's already been hit with
and who knows how much rain this thing's going to bring? A lot of rain.
Yeah, I think
tornadoes.
It's probably more than a Category 1.
When it hits, I say you're right. I'd say it's going to be a Cat 2, maybe even a Cat 3 by the time it gets there. Category 3 might very well be what it is. So, guys, dangerous. But wait, that's not the only storm.
So,
Drake.
So the tropical storm Laura hit Haiti and the Dominican Republic and also killed 7 people.
So already 7 people dead from Laura, and Laura is behind Marco. So look at the map right there, Brock. Keep that up there. Look at this. Marco coming into the Gulf of Mexico is going to go right toward New Orleans, and then Laura, she's going to swing in through Cuba, and then get into the Gulf of Mexico. Then she'll get bigger again, and she's headed right for New Orleans also.
All of Louisiana.
All of Louisiana.
It's also going to hit Cuba hard.
Cuba's going to really get hit hard. And like you said, Haiti and Dominican Republic have already been smacked pretty hard.
Yeah, that's a picture of Haiti. Also, over 1 million people lost power inside their houses.
Wow, over 1 million?
Yeah, just with Haiti and the Dominican Republic.
Right there in Haiti and Dominican Republic, 7 people dead, over 1 million people without power. That's from Laura, where Marco is now in the Gulf of Mexico, and he's saving he's going to wallop Louisiana, and then bring a ton of rain, storm surge, hail storms, and then powerful winds, and then tornadoes spinning off from it. So this is
it's crazy that it's still a tropical storm.
Yeah,
it's without a doubt probably a hurricane Category 2, 3.
Well, right now Marco is a Hurricane 1, but by the time he gets there, and you can see, look at the waters already. This thing's just getting crazy. But Lake Pontchartrain, and I'm saying it Pontchartrain. Oh, come on, Drake.
How do you even say that?
How do you say that, Drake? I know how to say it. I just
Pontchartrain.
That's it.
Pontchartrain?
That's it. He's got it.
Pontchartrain.
You got it. You got it, Drake. Thank you. That's going to be in trouble. There's going to be a ton of rain there on the lake.
Also in Lake Mark Pass,
and
Borgen, and Mobile Bay.
Thank you, Drake. See, Drake's here to help me get through these tough words that I can see them, but I can't say them.
Yeah, because they're in like different countries, and it's kind of hard to pronounce them.
It's kind of hard for me ever since that stroke, but hey, I'll be all right. There it is, Drake. It's a 1-2 punch, baby. It's a 1-2 punch coming their way. Okay.
So yeah,
Marco
it's
and Laura.
It's gonna hit. Louisiana is gonna get hit hard.
So let's pray for them. Let's really pray for California, and pray for Louisiana and Texas
and Cuba,
and pray for the people in Haiti and Dominican Republic, and Cuba's going to get really whacked, and there's some other islands down there. It's going to get real ugly. So let's pray, because it's a lot of people. All right, a lot of people. This is the Drake Report.
The Drake Report.
By the way, speaking of the Drake Report, and we just said something about Steve Quayle, and he's going to be one of our key speakers in the Deep State Conference, the webinar coming up October 30th and 31st.
Yep.
I want to make sure you get a ticket for Deep State. Get your ticket now. Brock, tell people what to do, how they got to get this. No, Brock's saying no. He's got issues. Okay, I'll just tell you what. Go to my website. Go to publiclyprophecy.com. That's www.publiclyprophecy.com. Brock's got technical difficulties up there. Okay, fine. Drake, tell me about this. What's going on here?
A famine of biblical proportions looms over humanity due to the coronavirus and the UN food chef warns.
So the United
Nation food chef warns.
Yeah, he's the chief of all the food, and they're warning. Now the UN is warning folks that the COVID-19 pandemic may lead to a calamity of epic scale, with millions of people facing starvation worldwide. The head of the UN hunger fighting body is now warning. All the data we have, including the WFP forecast, that the number of people that are going to starve is in the millions. Drake, what's happened is they've run short of food because locust has eaten a ton of crops in Africa and the Middle East and in China. There's there even.
Yeah.
But so locust has really eaten a lot in Kenya, Somalia, Ethiopia, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Iran, China, India, Pakistan. It's even in Venezuela.
Which is close to it.
And Brazil. Yeah.
Brazil? It's in
Brazil, yeah. So that's one problem, locusts. Another problem, Drake, is floods. Massive flood in China. It almost broke those Three Gorge Dam. The floods are destroying things, Drake.
Yeah, there's probably gonna be like more floods and earthquakes that are gonna be heading this way.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, the floods destroyed about 30% of China's crops, and then COVID has hampered food production and processing because people couldn't get to work.
Yeah, people just either get fired, get laid off, or just can't work because of coronavirus. Or
Right.
too scared to go to work
Right.
because of coronavirus. So
Yeah.
So if they can't work, then people can't really get food.
That's right. That's right. So this has become a famine. And what did the Bible say? In the last days, there will be false Christ and false prophets shall rise. They'll deceive many. And you'll hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet, because nations will rise against nations and kingdoms against kingdoms. And there'll be famines, pestilence or plagues like COVID, Ebola, bubonic plague, these kinds of diseases. So famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in different places around the world. So we're seeing all of this, Drake. This is a famine of biblical proportions is about to hit this fall, this winter. It's going to get ugly.
And if even like since food shortages are happening, it's probably going to like hurt the homeless people too, because they can't even get that much food.
So you're concerned about the homeless in some of the poorer countries, right?
Yeah, like poorer countries in Africa, the Middle East,
right,
Asia.
So Drake's got a heart for these people, and he's very concerned about them.
And especially in China, because there's a lot of homeless people in China.
Yes. And what else, Drake? Did you hear about this solar storm?
I said a solar storm is approaching Earth.
I mean, this is crazy. It's going to be dangerous.
Yeah.
And Heidi likes to talk a lot about these solar storms because, of course, the sun seems to have reawoken out of a solar minimum into a solar maximum. But you see, that's the CMEs. That's the solar flares that are coming off of the sun. Matter of fact, the U.S. National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration, also known as NOAA, office has announced that the approach of a solar storm in the southern hemisphere of the planet without serious consequences, but as consequences, it is likely that the northern lights can be seen in places never before thought of. Because it's so strange what's happening, Drake. People are going to start seeing the auroras, the green lights in the sky. That's because a lot of radiation.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably going to hurt like the satellites in space too.
It will. Yeah. It could knock satellite communication out. It could knock out radio communication. What do you think?
That just doesn't sound good.
No, it does not.
Especially the satellites up there.
No, it does not. And what else, Drake, is going on?
Probably the top thing in every news is the coronavirus.
How many people have worldwide now have gotten the coronavirus?
23 million global.
And I think the death toll, if I believe was right.
The death toll is 806,000. Yeah.
So 806,000 people are dead. 23.2 million cases, and 176,000 people have died in the United States.
And 5 million confirmed cases in the United States, 3 million in Brazil, 3 million in India, 9 million in Russia, 600,000 in South Africa, 500,000 Peru, 500,000 Mexico, 500,000 Colombia, 3,000 Chile, and 300,000 Chile and 300,000 Spain.
And Russia's actually 900,000, not 9 million, but
Wait, that's a 9 million?
That's right.
Oh.
That would have been horrible. But to your point, United States 5.6 million, and then look at Brazil at that 3.5 million, India 3 million, Russia almost a million. This is bad.
And I remember saying this, South America is going to get hit hard with the coronavirus, and now like most of the top things are South American countries.
You're exactly right on that, because look at the South America. You have Brazil, which is number
The big
2.
one, yeah.
Yeah. Peru, and there's Mexico, which is really still North America, but Colombia, Chile, okay. Spain is looking bad over in Europe, but you're right, South America, and you predicted that would get bad because of large population and not good infrastructure, not good.
And also since Brazil's like a very popular country.
Yes.
There.
So,
But also South Africa is 600,000.
came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
didn't
because
it?
Africa kind of like stayed quiet around the coronavirus. It wasn't really that big cases. So when I saw South Africa, I was like, that doesn't really seem that right.
No. So Drake,
I guess the next wave of coronavirus cases may hit Africa.
are you getting ready to go to school now?
Oh, I'm in school.
Are you in school right
Yeah,
now?
I'm already in
So what grade?
I'm in 8th grade.
8th grade. Okay, 8th grade. You're gonna have you're gonna do good this year in school?
Yeah.
So when you went to school, everybody got to wear a mask?
Yeah, everybody has to wear a mask. Every like desk has to be separated from each other, so there's no like groups or nothing.
Right.
And for most times, we're not allowed to get any paper copies. So it's like usually just they would assign they all gave us Chromebooks,
Yeah.
so they would just assign it on like the Chromebooks, and we had to do it like on the Chromebooks.
What is that? A Chromebook?
It's just a computer.
So they gave you a computer?
It's a type of computer.
Everybody got a computer.
Yeah.
And then you take it with you.
Yeah, and you can bring that home.
And you take it home and you do your work.
Yeah.
So there's no paper being handed so that people don't, and there's no handshaking going on in the hallway.
No, not really. And also the hallways, they try to make it like one lane, so it's like, oh, if you're on this side, you have to be on the right, and that side you have to be on that. But also the lunches is pretty confusing, because first, for me, like it's different for other people, but I have to go to my homeroom class, and so I have free time, study hall, do whatever. Then like the bell rings, but I still have to be inside my homeroom class, do whatever, and the bell rings again, then I have to go to lunch, and the bell rings again, then I have to go to the class. So it's kind of, because like the lunches are separated in groups.
Okay, so you're in the second group that eats.
I'm in group.
So when you get your tray, what do you guys do? Go set separately also, or what's going on?
It's not really trays. It's like you just get your food. You just like get the food that, like it's like a big open thing, so you could get whatever food, and they limit to where like only 2 people can sit. Like.
Okay, so they spread everybody out.
Yeah, they try to spread everyone out. They blocked off the booth, so you can only be on one side of the booth, and the other side is just blocked off with tape.
So it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's gonna be kind of hard to adjust to it.
Well, follow the rules. Don't get in trouble. Okay. Study hard, and come back next week, next Sunday night, for the Drake report. Get the Drake ball. Drake, you lost your.
I dropped.
Get the stress ball. The Drake.
Stress ball.
The Drake report. The Drake report. Okay, get it. Make sure you got it, guys. It's on my website. What's that? Canada?
Canada.
You're giving some love to Canada?
Yeah.
Oh, Canada.
Home in native land.
You know it?
I know all of it. I only know it because like.
Guys, I'll be live in a few minutes with Sunday Night Live. Okay, Sunday Night Live. Sunday Night Live, Drake.
Yeah. I can tell you're an athlete back
Can
in
you
your
tell?
day.
I was an athlete at one time. You remember that, Drake?
Yeah.
No, you don't remember that.
Yeah, I'm saying alive.
Oh man, no.
And I will keep America moving forward, always forward, for a better America, for an endless, enduring dream and 1,000 points of light.
Tonight we start with proof the deep state is real in America.
Do you believe there is a criminal deep state at the State Department?
I don't believe there's a deep state at the State Department.
There is no deep state.
Angry mobs, deep state radicals, and their fake news allies.
But the greatest threat on this front springs from the distinct illiberal and external actors who equate their success with fracturing the liberal international order.
Britain to leave the European Union, you all laughed at me. Well, I have to say, you're not laughing now, are you?
Global governance. The Bible would refer to it as the beast. Some people call it the New World Order.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order